have it.
Alright, so, session 1 of the Lost Laboratory of Qualish. Side story to the Storm King's Thunder.
That was a nice save on laboratory. Just
Thank you for drawing attention to it.
You're welcome. I felt like it was necessary.
Okay, so we're actually going to start with the Storm King's Thunder party.
Okay.
Oh, that's something of a change for me.
Yes, going back to the other one, darling. It's quite difficult sometimes.
So you're in a tavern that Sam is currently asleep upstairs recuperating.
Yes.
You come down after tucking him in and wishing him a good night because you just put him in
Setting
bed.
up alarm spells and serious other
Yeah.
The stones up there.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
We fortified the man like a
That is one of the most secure places in the entire city right now.
Nice.
That's good.
No, wait. Lovely. Oh, this is going to be a cognitive fucking dissonance, isn't it?
Right.
And so you come down to the bar, and the bar area, there are a couple of people drinking. There is someone sat at the bar, hood up. He's got what looks like some kind of spirit in a glass.
I'll look for the face. Why not? Make sure they're not some horrible person that wants to kill us.
Do we see any pink?
No, you don't see any pink. In fact, you do see, as you're trying to get the face, you do see a familiar face.
Okay.
It's Zolkin.
What?
Oh. Interesting.
Without looking at you, he just goes, "Hello."
Oh. Do I... How...
I'd buy you a drink, but I know you wouldn't drink it.
I...
I just want to talk.
Right.
Officially and unofficially,
Right.
just here to talk.
Your girlfriend murdered one of my friends.
I know.
I'm going to do very horrible things. I can't even think about how horrible these things are going to be because I fear that demons will come and ask me for advice if I think about them.
I do believe she actually would, having got to know her.
Yes, I do believe she actually would as well. And, I mean, she'll have to get to Keller before we do. Because, honestly, our side want pretty much the same thing.
Ah.
I mean, okay, you get the feeling that he is a little bit drunk right now.
Well,
Is there
And
any...
his lips might be a little bit loose. He might be drinking from sorrow a little bit.
Is there any kind of sort of egalitarian dibs that could be placed?
yes, she harmed us first, technically. I think we should be the one to murder her horribly and parade her corpse about a village. I believe that's the standard practice.
She's not who she was anymore.
Well, no, she's some other type of creature.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah, I didn't get the specifics of it, but
I'd like the specifics, actually, if I'm honest.
so would I.
I'll get that out of her at some point along the lines of what I intend to do with her. I imagine Bao will be involved. He's quite strong. Ripping arms off, he's quite good at.
Yes. The trick will be getting the truth before we get her intestines out of her.
I believe so. I think I can make sure that...
Spilling one's guts is only an expression. It's not advice.
The quickest way to get someone to spill their guts
is
to spill the guts.
Yes.
That's where the expression comes from.
Where isn't that evocative?
It is indeed. So, quickly speaking, because you're tertiarily related to her, and I'm a bit angry, I might just murder you.
Please don't. I'd rather not.
Sam said please. My cat said please. My snake said please.
She has burned all the bridges with the Zents.
I can imagine she did.
And do you know You know what the burning of the bridge was?
She took a vial of something she shouldn't have.
Wasn't even okay. That was a slap in the face.
Ah,
She went against orders.
it went after me.
Yes.
Ah,
Actually, the higher ups want you guys to succeed. That's why they sent you the armor.
yeah, but they sent me the armor
Wrapped in an assassin.
wrapped in an assassin, darling. Yes.
Yeah. Do you really think that a certain someone would believe you are capable of just accepting a gift from the Zents?
No. I want to murder most of you.
So, you were sent the armor. I probably shouldn't be telling you this. You were sent the armor wrapped in an assassin that it was fully expected would be within your means to handle. And if it wasn't within your means to handle, then you obviously weren't cut out for dealing with the giants.
I feel used
Terrible
slightly.
plan.
Yeah, no, I'd feel used to.
You don't happen to have information about where bases of Zentar? I imagine you're not well liked either, given your relationship with Keller.
I'm at least still...
You're tolerated.
Yep. And actually, I'm the one in charge of bringing her in. As
Good
a,
luck.
Yep.
If she has even an ounce of what I can do, you're going to have a lot of trouble tracking her down.
Fully aware.
It's a bit of a shitty assignment, really, isn't it?
Yep.
Almost as if you're being punished for something.
Yep.
Yep, don't mean to rub it in, of course.
Nope.
Would you like some salt?
Do with some tequila to go with it.
Sorry. No luck.
He pulls out a book.
Right.
This is all that was left in the hideout in the city.
Ah, the one Keller was using, I assume.
Keller, that asshole wizard you scorched. That little group.
Ah, yes.
So-
It's been almost entirely cleared out.
Keller's little sort of band.
That'll do nicely.
Yes, yeah, I believe they were calling themselves the Vengeance.
Ah, were they? They failed. Badly. Do you happen to know where that druid went, do you?
No, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Oh, that's good.
Either by finding them or finding what's left of them.
So, you obviously know that I'm potentially lethal and possibly going to murder you on sight. Why approach me? What do you want?
That's a good question.
I wanted to tell you that the Zents have their eye on you.
Which group? You know as well as I do that they're not exactly a homogenous organisation.
No. However, as my own little act of rebellion, that armour that you're wearing has a special little something in it.
Oh, of course it does.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyone who knows the trick is able to overcome non-detection.
Of course they are. Great. Now I need to go find a new piece of armour.
If your friend knows that it's there, your friend upstairs or your friend back in Yata, if either one of them know it's there, they might be able to hoik out that little bit.
Good to know. Thank you for that. I won't murder you horribly.
Well,
Today.
I thought that might help.
To death. Well, no, horribly. See, I've removed one...
That qualifier is quite the, yes. It's a very important distinction.
So, you're going to be chasing after Keller. I'm going to be chasing after Keller and that druid. And probably that wizard as well. Because I don't think he's dead.
No, I don't think so either. Or
Weird adventures about the ash thing.
Yes, he turned into ash. Which is a bit annoying.
He went into a portable hole and is made of ash.
Yeah.
He's an ash hole.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
It's
A
alright.
bit of levity. Always nice and appreciated, darling.
I'm going to be honest, I'm embracing the time-honoured aristocratic way of dealing with any kind of trauma, and I'm getting absolutely wankered, so...
Well, you asked what I wanted.
Yes.
I fully expect you to find her before me, or her to find you before I find her.
Oh, yes, if she finds me again, she's not going to walk away this time. Make sure of that.
I would very much like the body after you're done.
Why?
Because then it's something I can bring back to the higher-ups.
What do you give me for that? I'm all about making sure that I get just rewards. So, what do I get? Oh, and I'm keeping that cloak. For sure. And any other magical item she has on her.
Sure, she's not part of the Zents anymore, that's not Zent property.
Fine.
I can offer Zentrum contacts.
They want to kill me. A lot of them.
They don't want to kill me.
That's true.
So you're saying you're willing to spy on the Zents?
I'm willing to act as your go-between, whether the Zents know it or not.
I would rather they didn't.
I'm
sure so would he, in fairness.
I will support you from within the Zent organisation in your current goal, which orders on high are to do that anyway, but on a person-by-person basis.
Right. So what would you say if I were to if I were to tell you, for instance, that my end goal, this giant thing is basically a bump in the road for me. It's a big bump, I'll admit. Giant-sized bump, yes. But my end goal is to take over the Zens, oust Manchun and whoever else is in charge, and make them not shitty.
More power to you.
Cool. You'll do nicely as a first little... You're my first minion.
Oh, you wanted a minion?
I did want
you?
a minion. He's a nice minion. I've got another one planned. There's a giant out in a field somewhere.
Right.
That's two. So far. And given Keller killed my cat, you're taking the place.
I think I'm as independent as a cat.
Doubt.
Whatever.
Sure.
Don't know why I was just looking at you.
I don't know either.
You see the ghosts?
Oh yes.
Come on.
Well, the book is of no interest to me, but I know some of your party might be interested, so as a show of good faith.
Sure. Thank you.
What's that?
They're the only book left of their place.
Yeah, I gather that they might have missed it. It was knocked into the corner. It's a dark cover. It looked like they left in a hurry.
They were probably after us.
They left in a hurry after the encounter.
After the encounters, that has to be Keller.
Oh, so Keller
The
left
other-
in a hurry.
Yes.
Keller, possibly the druid, possibly the wizard.
Possibly.
I don't think that warlock is coming back.
No, I imagine she went screaming straight to hell.
Oh, she's having a very nasty time right now.
A hell of a time, you might say.
Yes.
She got pretzeled, you know.
I heard.
Yes.
Yes, the guards were very interested following those events. I imagine that they'll be wanting to talk to you at some point.
Have you ever seen Slinky? Goes downstairs. I had one as a kitten. She looked like a Slinky.
She did, darling. That's not bad.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I misspoke earlier. You're the third minion.
After me? What?
He points at Bal.
No,
No?
Bal's not a minion. Bal's a friend.
Hey, goes up in the world, eh?
How's a friend? No, I mean the Balgura that she summoned.
Oh, yes.
You're
Balgura?
Balgura, as in a demon.
Yeah, no, I just wondered if there was any relation to...
Oh, no. He's just a dwarf.
Okay.
Yes. So you're the third minion. So there's a hill giant, there's the Balgura, and there's you.
Like, previously you did rank me above the hill giant.
I did, because you're smarter than the hill giant.
Barely.
But it will smash you to pieces if he sees you.
True.
So, there we are. Thank you for the book. I'm not going to murder you.
Thank you for the not murdering.
Yes, not murdering. We've moved up.
I think we've all grown today.
We have, or something.
Or something.
Well, here's to a profitable working relationship.
Chin chin.
Knocks the entire thing back.
And falls asleep.
And then stands up and goes, if you need me, I assume you can contact me.
Yes. Now that we've seen your face, we can contact you.
You'd seen my face before anyway.
Does he know that?
He should have been able to piece it together.
Eventually.
Eventually.
3 months down the line, I was like,
I'm out of
motherfucker!
Out of curiosity, how long did it take you to work out that who you talked to on that guard tower was not who you thought it was? Just, I'm trying to judge your intelligence level here.
About 30 seconds into my next conversation with Calla.
Which occurred when?
A few days after we spoke on the tower.
I see. So she ran into you running in a bedsheet.
Not me personally, but I gathered that was what happened. I was a bit concerned, like I thought everything was fine, and then...
Yes, she hated you. By the way.
Bad luck, old bean.
Better women and the sea, or something like that.
This is...
That's our next mini campaign, wingmanning this asshole.
He is kind of a broken man right now.
He'd be played by Paul Rudd.
The woman that he loved played him like a fiddle.
Yes. And then then somebody he thought who was the one he loved played him like a fiddle.
And then the woman he loved is now something else.
A murderous monster. Yes.
Yes. Who hates him.
Yes.
And it is no longer the woman that he knew. I mean, and he doesn't even care about the looks. He loved her for her. And she's not her anymore.
No.
The spark is gone.
Muppet.
She's just a creature of vengeance and rage now.
Yes.
And pinkness.
Pinkness.
Yes.
Vengeance, rage, and the ability to shift her appearances.
But only her left arm and part of her hair?
No, the entire thing.
Oh, she can do that. Okay.
Her default state is that.
Her default state is her, but pink hair, streaks in the blonde, and then just.
Well, continue to drink yourself into sorrows.
No, I'm got some tracking to do. I've got just in case I manage to find her before you do.
Very well. Have fun. Don't die.
Not planning on it. And then he walks out the door.
So the book.
Oh, yes, I'll have a look at it. 14 on Invridi history thing.
It appears to be a journal.
Oh, yes.
And it looks like something that Hugh Kolskag might have purchased from the Carter file.
Oh, yes.
And it appears to be a journal of an expedition to the Barrier Peaks.
Does it? Who wrote it?
No.
I'm not what you call literary.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be the...
Yeah.
I mean, it could potentially be an NPC, but I think better if it's one of you three.
Yeah, Atticus would probably write a journal.
Okay, yes, it is the Journal of Atticus Rex. The Expedition Journal of Atticus Rex.
Okay.
And as you sit there flicking through it.
I'll drunkenly read it out. I'll do funny voices and everything.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, the journal starts with Atticus
Yep.
was looking for work and managed to find, just here in the yawning portal, when he was having a drink one day.
Yep.
And he heard that someone known only as the Carter File was financing an expedition. And with two other people that he was a little bit drunk with, who he met at the bar, they'd had a couple of drinks, it was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea, let's go sign up for it.
Yeah.
And so you put your names down, got an appointment for the next day,
Yeah.
went to sleep it off, woke up and was like, oh, did I really? But paying work is paying work.
Feeling a bit light, you know what I mean?
So you all head down to the Carter Files shop. Quite a narrow building filled with maps upon maps upon maps, scroll cases, and a gnome. A gnome named Anaxi Zephyrs.
The name's Atticus Rex.
Ah, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I am Anaxi Zephyrs.
Langston, charmed, I'm sure.
And you?
Mirror fist chard.
Here, the book goes into a bit of a description about the companions. Could Atticus please describe himself?
Atticus is a halfling, probably about 2.5 to 3 feet tall. Long cowboy hat, big old thing that rounds over his head. It's probably way bigger than his head than it needs to be. Carries what looks like a broken hand crossbow at his side, but there's something a bit odd about it. It's scrawled with odd runes, and he's like got a long brown duster coat that just wraps around him, and he kind of keeps it quite close to him, and just like a bit grizzled and like white hair that peeks out from all over the place, and he kind of just looks around with a steely glare.
Alright, he then describes the Durgar amongst the group. Who I've forgotten the name of again. Langston.
Langston, right? Yeah, he's got sort of grey skin. He's got like a dark blue mohawk going over. The rest of his head is shaved, as is his face. He's got sort of stubble, smoking a cigar. He's got a big tattoo on his face. Anyone speak Dwarvish?
No.
No. Yeah, it's lettering of some kind. It's like script, innit? Yeah, and he's carrying a big axe and a shield, and a big hook on a rope. Yeah. Nice.
Right, and finally, the third member of the party.
And Mirafis is a female elf, quite young, probably about 100.
Barely into adulthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teenager.
I mean, if you're younger than 100, then you're still not an adult in that society.
Yeah. She's dressed head to toe in plate armour, but she's taken her helmet off to enter the shop. She's got long blonde hair. She seems reasonably, she seems strong enough to move about in the plate armour without it weighing her down. Yeah, that's that for now. Maybe she gets described later on in the book in more detail.
Fair enough. So, Anaxi Zephyrs is described in the book as being well known for his vast collection of maps, which cover the known world, pocket dimension, routes across the plains, and more. He is known to have served as patron for numerous expeditions of exploration, sending adventurers to all corners of the world, both to draw new maps and to verify the authenticity of others already in his possession.
Okay.
And he speaks to you all, saying, I've managed to amass some notes and an initial map. The early stages of an expedition into a place known as the Barrier Peaks by a man known as Qualish. You may or may not have heard of him.
Refresh our memories.
Roll history.
5.
Natural 1. I don't know this person.
Come on, Mirafest. You got the shit.
What's history? I haven't filled in everything yet.
It would just be intelligence.
11.
No, none of you have ever heard of Qualish.
Never heard of that person.
He is a magical inventor of sorts. But yet from quite a long time ago.
What, like ancient history or?
A couple of 100 years maybe.
Right.
Well, depends on who you are. If you're an elven over there, that's not that exactly ancient, is it?
A while ago by human
That way
standards.
from what was a lead.
Yes, he liked to tinker with things, and I've seen some examples of his work. I've no interest in going out there myself, however. I once was a bit too close to a portable hole when a bag of holding was placed inside it.
Nasty.
Never quite been the same since.
Splatter.
Yeah, that's fair.
However, in the interests of ensuring a successful mission, rather than sending myself, I am happy to send an assistant.
What, like a guide?
Yes,
They've been there before?
no, but it's someone that I can trust to draw maps.
Right, okay.
I assume that none of you are proficient with mapping tools.
Not so
No.
much.
No,
Right, so I will.
it's not in my repertoire. I'll pick up your accent.
What about you?
Shit.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Cockney is not a subtle accent.
Right, I will
The
be.
subtle nuances of the
No.
Cockney.
I'll be sending you along with an envoy of mine, if you will, Garrett Leverston.
So we need to keep him alive then.
That would be nice.
Very well.
What's his deal?
Makes it.
What's his gaff?
He draws maps for me.
Yeah, can he fight?
I believe so.
Right.
How well, though? I mean, we're talking, dangerous situations here. I mean, you didn't hire.
Look, can he handle himself is what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I believe so. He's come back from other expeditions.
will do.
Fear
Because
not.
we're not exactly greenhorns, are we?
Ow! Oh, that was the full weight in the rip in my jeans.
Oh!
Ow!
I thought you were going because I also saw him digging his claws into your crotch.
Yeah, it was through the rip in the jeans, and it was the full weight of him because he was slipping with 3 legs,
Oh.
and one went in the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologise on behalf of my very cute kitty.
Oh, that's alright. He's a very cute kitty.
Right, yes, he has some abilities. You might call
That'll
him
do.
a CR2 monster.
What's his deal? Is he human, dwarf?
He's a tiefling.
Right. No, I got nothing against tieflings.
Don't either.
Now,
Oh, that's gonna be sorry.
now the mission will be to explore into the Barrier Peaks, and I would be very interested in the mythical city of the Barrier Peaks known as Dain Gloin.
Mythical city.
Yeah.
Yes, inhabited by people of glass, apparently.
Right, so this mythical city, do people live there?
I have no idea.
You said people of glass.
That is what the legends say.
But it's like ancient.
Like
Oh,
living
yes.
glass, then.
Right.
I believe that Qualish's expedition was to find that initially.
Right, so this old inventor, Qualish,
Yeah,
he was trying to find this city,
I believe so.
and you don't know if he found it.
No, we've only managed to receive. I've only managed to piece together information about the start of his journey.
Right.
So we are currently in Waterdeep, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Yes.
The
It's very hard to know that you're not in this city after all. I mean, look around.
Indeed,
The
got
giant,
those big statue out
yeah,
there.
that giant statue out there.
A lot of shade though. That's nice.
It is a nice little shade.
Well, we
Get
were.
out.
So we're actually looking at the Grey Peak Mountain. He gets a map. Looking at the Grey Peak Mountains over here. Somewhere
Sounds like a good place.
in here.
What? So we'll be travelling up the river.
Yes.
There's quite a lot of mountains to cover.
What's your rate, mate?
The chair is paralysed.
The chair has feline paralysis. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what he's willing to pay. So, I think on successful completion of this endeavour, I grant each of you 500 gold pieces and a bonus for any interesting and unique items, artifacts, or treasure.
So we're not
Did you
talking
bring
the
that?
standard fantasy here, are we? Where we take whatever we find. You're talking.
You're more than welcome to keep whatever you find,
Ah,
but you will. But if you do bring back anything to me,
you're
then I
willing-
will pay handsomely. for
What? So
it.
this is Qualish's stuff you want?
Use your judgment.
Right.
Not just Qualish, but anything
From Dungloin.
interesting.
Right.
Yes.
Alright.
That is more than fair.
That sounds fine. Not in mine.
You got a map
Uh,
to get there?
Garrett, I will brief and furnish with the directions.
Right.
Sounds good.
If you come back here, say 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, ready to go, and I will arrange for Garrett to meet you at the shop here, and you can head off, if that's amenable to all of you.
Right, I'm just saying. I'm not so hot on the daylight, so would you not want to travel at night?
Doesn't make a difference to me, one way or the other.
Probably be safer to reach the mountains by lightfall.
Okay, in that case, tomorrow evening then, at say 7 o'clock.
Suits me.
Sounds good.
I can work with that.
You're going to provide provisions and whatnot?
Of course.
Right.
Of course. I'll
Solid.
furnish Garrett with a small amount of travelling budget.
Right.
Hmm.
Sounds good to me. You got anyone want to say goodbye to?
No, not in this city anyways.
I have already said my goodbyes.
Oh, that's ominous.
You leave behind your ass right now.
Of corpses.
Did you literally just come up with that? Cool.
Nice. Right, tomorrow evening it is.
Right, I bid you adieu.
Right.
You leave.
What do you make of that guy then?
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Do you think he's
Just gonna steal one of these.
letting on everything he knows?
May I steal one of these?
Please, yeah.
Well, if it was just a cartography mission or something like that, why send us? Why offer
It's a
three
scholar or
really-
something, someone that can write.
Yeah.
Researchers and historians and
Yeah,
whatnot.
but 3 powerful adventurers like us? Yeah. Well, something's up. Don't like it.
This Garrett clearly holds some sway with him. He doesn't want to lose him like he did the other adventurer.
Yeah, 500 gold though. It's quite a lot.
It's not bad.
Okay, could I have everybody roll a D100?
Yes. 92.
Okay, meter stop now.
29.
81.
Alright, remember those numbers. Now that you think about it, there are some rumours. With the score of, what did you say? 90?
92.
Oh, not that one then. Down Gloin took its name from the monster kept there by the city's priests. They would sacrifice victims to the Medusa, Glowen Nather, using the bodies of these poor victims as a city sanctuary.
That is an appropriate one for me, considering my patron.
Oh,
Yeah.
They built the city out of the stone bodies of the people they turned to stone. That's terrifying.
What?
That's what
No,
that
say
says.
that again. No, boss. Alright, wait. Langston closes his eyes and sort of listens. No, boss, say it again. What was it?
Down Gloin took its name from the monster kept there by the city's priests. They would sacrifice victims to the Medusa, Glowen Nather, using the bodies of those poor victims as the city's statuary.
Statuary.
Oh, so they statued him.
I misread
But
that
if-
sanctuary.
Hang on.
Yeah. The other one's a lot scarier.
Slightly
What
less
did he say
sinister.
about the people of the city? The Garterfile bloke.
So the Danglowings, didn't he?
Is. Nah, don't worry.
Right.
Yeah.
81.
Nah, I'm up for that.
The
Cracks
way
his
to
neck.
reach Down Gloin isn't through any pass in the peaks. You need to access the right combination of controls on the machine of Learn the Mad, and only then will a portal to the
That's
city open.
encouraging.
I heard that it can only be accessed by a portal.
Portal.
Yes.
Portal.
What portal?
Some
I
portal.
fucking hate teleporting.
It's not so bad. Not when you get used to it.
Yeah, well,
You just,
I had a bad experience, you know what I mean?
well,
So how you got the tattoo?
Ways and means.
Ways and means. Very well. 29.
Fey woods surround the foothills of the barrier peaks. A dryad queen once ruled there, and her grave is now hidden among the trees. Beware, for those trees remain guarded by sprites that still honour her.
Yeah, the woods are gonna be fun.
Why?
Fey creatures, sprites and things.
What kind of fake creatures?
Used to be a dryad. Then she died.
Not too bad then.
Nah, she died. Grave in there somewhere.
Oh, I
Yeah, guarded by her sprites that still worship her.
reckon there'll be any pickings there.
Pigments,
we would
Pickings. Lou. Moolah.
possibly.
we would do best not to disturb a grave of a dryad or any other forest creature.
Alright.
I don't like the Fey. They fuck with your mind.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
I should be able to guide us through safely as long as we don't mess with the creatures in there.
that seems fair.
Sounds like you're full of use then.
Well, I did
Right,
grow
so-
up in the woods.
We got fey creatures all through the woods. Once we get through the woods, we gotta find some mad bastard's portal thing.
Yeah.
Once we go through the portal, we gotta find some Medusa what turns people into statues.
Yeah. But we're only looking for gear, loot, things to buy.
What
And
you
to
think?
map this place out.
Smash and grab. Get in, get out.
You know what I heard? You see a tiefling.
Garrett,
Garrett.
Aye!
Langston.
Atticus.
Pleased to meet you. I was actually just round the corner. I thought I'd pop out and say hi when I found out that there were some fun folks ready to go.
Do you normally, hit around corners, hiding, looking at people?
No, I wasn't hiding or anything. I was round the corner doing an errand, and when I came back in, I was told I'd just missed you.
With that voice, I don't think you could
Oi.
hide.
Right, Garrett, mate. Have there been any other takers for this mission? Anyone else said yes?
I mean, you're not the first expedition to go out there.
No?
No. Hopefully you'll just be the first to come back.
How many?
There's been a few.
Numbers.
No,
I don't know for sure. I mean, this is the first one that old Carty over there has been financing himself.
Right, look, mate, give us an approximation. Is it like 4 people have gone out, or is it 400 people?
Somewhere between the two.
That's extremely helpful.
You're welcome!
I sense that every moment with you, mate, is going to be a fucking treasure.
Treasure my presence while it lasts, laddie.
Yeah. The NPC opens his coat to reveal stacks of gelignite.
May I ask, child, are you one day away from retirement?
No?
Oi, Garrett, how long does it take to get to Barrier Peaks?
You're probably looking at about a month travel.
Are you 1 month and 1 day away from retirement?
No! No! Why are you asking about my retirement? I'm planning on
No reason.
working for a long time yet.
No reason.
Anyway.
To get back to your sweet newlywed wife
Yes.
and your 3 beautiful children.
And a collection of cliches.
It's a fine connection, though.
It's a fine collection.
Well, I heard the Barrier Peaks were unstable. The city of Darren was destroyed in an earthquake, and so was Qualich's expedition. There's no path now to find the place unless you fancy a trip to the elemental plane of Earth and sacrifice there to Ogremok.
Earthquake.
That's what I heard.
Sacrifice.
That's what I heard.
What kind of sacrifice?
Probably blood. There's always a blood sacrifice, isn't it?
Whose blood?
No. No.
Eh?
Like that Medusa.
Who's you got?
2 kinds of people.
Whose blood and how much?
Who you got?
I look at both of you and go, more useful life.
I don't have much blood in me anyways.
Then I turn to Garrett and look at him.
I'm
I was 1 day away from retirement.
I'm 2.5 feet tall. I don't have much blood in me anyways. Look at me. I'm feisty.
Yeah, right, mate.
Oh, yeah, no, this does chaotic neutral.
You'll see.
And we all know what they say about chaotic neutral.
It's a slippery slope to chaotic evil. To neutral evil. Neutral evil.
Has your boss told you the location of a portal?
No, we just got the notes from the initial expedition, which is what we're going to be tracking.
You got notes about the initial expedition?
Got some notes about the initial expedition, yeah.
Right, if we go to the pub, can you bring those in and have a butcher's?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
How did you obtain them?
There were some... I mean,
I thought
the last group that went out there were under specific instructions to just, whenever they found something, to send someone back. We got 1 person back.
So there was a survivor.
1 survivor.
Be good to speak to them.
You're speaking to him.
So you the last survivor?
So you got lucky then.
How far did you get?
I was... no, I just got into some caves and was travelling around for a bit. And
That's
then,
all right.
then you found a little satchel hidden in a crevasse somewhere, and I was sent back with all those notes.
Garrett,
Aye,
how many people would you go with?
7.
That's a big party.
Aye, but they don't appear to have been quite as well tooled up as you guys are.
What was it? The reedy people, historians and whatnot. That's why I'm not sending historians.
There's only one, and our job is to keep him alive.
I'm not
Yeah.
really a historian. I'm more of the map maker.
Cartographer.
Aye.
Aye. I'd
All
say
right.
you have the devil's luck, but that's a bit of a...
Wow.
we have the divine's will, and that is all that is required.
The man is literally a devil.
You can't.
He's not wrong. Tiefling's a devil, people. This guy's pink.
Why are you pink?
Because that's his colour. Hang on, I've probably got a colour photo of him somewhere.
Oh shit.
Right, you good travelling at night,
not
Garrett? How you deal with it? At the night time?
Don't know, let me check my stat block.
He's got dark vision as tiefling.
I know. But
I can see reasonably well in the dark.
That's more for
right
him.
then.
Well, good. Because we're going to be traveling at night, because all of us can see in the dark.
Huh, fair enough. Ain't no skin off my bright pink nose.
Why are you pink?
Why aren't you?
Maybe he's
I'm
embarrassed.
a halfling. We don't come in pink.
Well, you do get
Oh, it's
quite
tiefling.
rosy
We
cheeks
do.
sometimes.
We come in grizzled
Yeah.
and annoying.
I've heard the annoying. I've not heard too many grizzled halflings.
I find him all over the place.
I mean, if you think every halfling is grizzled,
Grizzled or annoying, yeah.
if you think every halfling is grizzled or annoying, there's a chance that it's just you.
No.
Well, I tell you what though.
My father was grizzled. His father was grizzled. His father was grizzled. Line long of grizzled.
And again,
halflings.
if all halflings are grizzled, then they would seem normal by comparison, because every halfling would just. Then it would just be halflings are pretty recalcitrant.
It's more a comparison of the humans.
Right, yeah.
I've invented an entire race of grizzled halflings. Yeah. Grizzled halflings, annoying halflings. The ones who like to party. No partying. No fun.
What about drinking?
Do a bit of drinking.
Nice.
But whiskey in a dirty glass.
Specifically dirty.
It has to be specifically dirty. I've gone too far.
Wow.
Holy crap, no way.
Yeah.
Atticus is not having him.
What
You
is
need to tone
the
down your colour a little bit, you stand out.
Can you get some like travelling clothes, like something with a hood?
And a mask.
Not necessarily a mask, but you know, something that would like make you less noticeable.
How about you fall down a chimney? That'd help.
Look, just a cloak and a hood would do it.
Aye, sure, I'll get yourself a cloak and a hood.
You're quite resplendent.
Thank you.
And that's not good when people shoot fucking arrows at you, you know what I
You're
mean?
gonna get killed.
But you see, I'll have you guys to protect me.
Can't protect you from an arrow flying at the air. I'm not that kind of person. I'm more the blow things up kind of person.
Yes, but
Well, I've got my leather armour.
surely in the dark, the colour won't matter.
Maybe.
You don't glow in the dark, do you, my child?
Please don't go in the dark. That'll be.
I'll try to avoid it.
That's
I
an
mean,
option.
some of me magic can be a little bit glowy.
What kind of caster are you?
He pulls out a flute.
Bard.
Aye!
Don't do that.
I mean, sometimes do, but not right now.
Not right now. A minimal amount of music making.
We'll have at least, and we'll have at absolutely most 30% Charlie.
Start the morning. I will bring my lute and we can begin the morning with
Oh, this is gonna be a fun day.
some lovely music.
I thought we were starting in the evening.
Start, it's when you begin in the evening.
In the evening. Can you play somber melodies?
Yeah, like the opening to True Detective.
I love that play!
Yeah, it's a theatrical masterpiece, isn't it?
I've gone down this road. I'm too far now.
I'm afraid I haven't seen it. My TV set won't be invented for another 1,000.
Actually, just give Thamir another 30.
Yeah, right.
I'd like my TV set not powered by a death dragon.
I'm also mounted on it. I mean, yeah, next time you see it, it might have a nice little armchair and just a drinks dispenser.
So what kind of things you find in this pack of notes from the old expedition? I presume we're getting a copy and not the real McCoy.
Aye. I mean, don't want to send off the real McCoy and then lose it if we all die, right?
I don't intend to die.
You're a shining beacon of fucking up, you know that, Garrett.
Yeah!
And, what kind of things did you run into out there? Like creatures and stuff?
I mean, the last group was pretty sneaky. I say pretty sneaky.
Alright.
They
Not
couldn't really...
sneaky enough.
Our resident paladin over there is not exactly going to be sneaking around, though.
Nah, we're more sort of punching people's faces in and removing bits of them, right?
The first part, yes.
Oh, yeah, surely you can do the second part as well. Big, strong girl like you.
I have the physical capability, yes, but I would never do such an abhorrent act.
I tend not to leave much of my,
It's gonna be a pleasure.
Are you testing me, dog?
adversaries left. See what I mean? Sorcerer by trade. Specializing in fire and shadow.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want me to be too flashy, but... Fire. Bit flashy in the dark.
That's why you got shadow.
I mean, by the time we're firing fire...
I'll be honest,
Surely
mate,
it
I
doesn't
just hit
matter.
things real fucking hard.
It's more just like a big
Smaller
flash,
country.
real quick.
Yes.
It's gone after a bit.
But even with my plate armour, if we're in the woods, I can lie as low as you need.
Good.
Well, what I envision happening really is you stand there in front of the monsters, I'll lean out from behind you and stab them, and you'll be somewhere fucking off in the back.
Yeah.
And you'll be like singing at us and shit.
Yes, you stand next to him. Don't
Meanwhile,
wander off.
singing.
That is a specific example where singing would be fucking helpful.
I prefer words of encouragement.
I can bless you.
Nice. I like that.
I mean, I could bless you too, but you'd have to sneeze first.
I think we've got ourselves a comedian.
I think we do too. I don't like comedians.
Somehow I actually got that through without you saying it, you know?
Right.
Well, in that case, gentlemen, lady, should we head to the old pub then?
I think that's the smartest thing anyone said in this entire conversation.
Sounds good.
Agreed.
Right,
Pub?
let me tie up the mule.
There's a like a donkey with an enormous mushroom growing out the back.
What, like out of the ass?
No, sort of
Like when you see the space shuttles on the runway trying to slow down, just boom, parachute out the back.
I was more thinking sort of coming out the back of the net like a camel hump,
Right.
but it provides a little bit of shade either side.
Your donkey's a bit sick.
Nah, that's a normal donkey. Your fucking surface donkeys, they're fucking abnormal, mate.
Our surface donkeys don't have mushrooms.
Exactly. Weird.
Is it the same? Never mind. Don't want to know that much.
This is gonna be fun.
And that's where you get to the first section of the book,
Yeah.
and you think, well, that's probably quite enough for the moment. I'm a bit too drunk now.
My voices go well. I was trying.
Yes. You should go to bed before you cast a spell you don't mean to.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, pass that
Is
here.
that chap's the one from Keller and the thing?
No, he left before you started
It'll
reading.
have to be him then.
I'll dampen a guy on the other side of the room, just very slightly with prestidigitation.
Roll a D100.
15.
Do you know Owl's spells on the top of your head?
That was Presty.
Yeah. You try casting Presty, but you get a bit mixed up.
In that case,
What other cantrips you got?
mending, mage hand, toll the dead.
Okay.
Oh, and shape water. Shape water, in fairness, would do the same thing I was trying to.
Instead,
Beer in his cup.
The guy who sat at the bar just
Mage
suddenly
hand.
bolts up. Yes, mage hand. He bolts upright, going, ah! Hey, Greg, what's up? I just felt a hand caught my balls.
Darling.
And scene.
Go.
Alright, yeah. Stopping the recording.